in Centrevale Park in Todmorden in Calderdale, and we're here for a community seed collecting event. We are collecting seeds that we will then process and hopefully grow onto saplings that will eventually find their way into one of our planting schemes. We try to collect seeds from different places, so we have a lot of genetic variety.
Seed collection is incredibly important, especially for small community tree nurseries. It's a great way to engage with people, with volunteers, but it's also a good way to tackle the supply issues that we are facing in the UK. And thanks to the community tree nurseries, we are increasing seed collections in this area. So we are here today in West Yorkshire. We are collecting small leaf lime, yew, spindle. It will support the conservation value of the Woodland Trust.
When we're planning a seed collection, I mean, until today, our community seed collections have just been from the fields where our tree nursery is. We've done lots of reading and finding out as much as possible. And the first thing is, understanding what time of year the seeds are available on each particular tree. My colleague Misha has designed this tool. It's just a broom handle, and it has this hook screwed into the end, and on this end there is some string, and the idea is you choose your branch and hook it on and to pull it down, and then the string is to put your foot in so that you can hold it down to the ground, and then that leaves your hands free for picking the seeds.
I think the idea of local provenance of seeds of any kind around here is the best way forward. I remember when I planted trees perhaps 30, 40 years ago, there wasn't the same tree nurseries and you could get local plants, and I remember a lot of the hawthorn came from Eastern Europe, which is the same species but genetically a little bit different. A lot of the hawthorn came into leaf much earlier than our native hawthorn, which really is not good for the wildlife. The benefits really are because of the local provenance. We can ensure that the genetic biodiversity stays within this area.
There we are, my first yewberry, and I can see another one there.
We've been discovering about the seeds from particular trees and what affects them, so whether they're more readily available to us to collect them or not, whether there's been a strong wind or whether there's been a lot of bird life eating those particular seeds, how high up they are, whether we can reach them or not.
Today, thanks to Forestries, we've had up to 20 volunteers at this event. Having some volunteers for this event is incredibly important because it's not an easy task, very physical. What I do like about seed collection is the way we engage with local communities and how seeing a smile on their face, seeing that they really enjoy doing their bits for the planet, that's what I like the most.
I've been having a really good day. I've already learnt so much about trees and about how to propagate trees. And I've learnt more about this park and I've met some really nice people. I would definitely recommend this. Any volunteering in nature I think is so good for us, to be outside, to be with others, to come into contact with different plant life and nature overall. It's really health giving and it's just really enriching in so many ways.